G'day guys, it's DBF here again. Today I just wanted to show a few videos on my technique and form. I feel as though I see too many people at the gym emphasising more on how much they lift. Now, in order to look good and develop, hey Tash, we want to make sure we see the correct form. Now, correct form for me might not be the correct form for you. You might say, no, I'm going to disregard what Dylan says and I'm going to go off and do whatever I feel good. Obviously what works for you, keep to it. This is just something you can try out, get that extra development. Dog Tasha. What we're really trying to emphasise on obviously is the stretch. So what we try and do is really bring our chest up, get that big stretch all the way back, push, keeping the tension in our chest. So we get that squeeze at the back and the stretch, and the big push. See, Tasha loves chest days. Pretty Tasha. So I'm going to show you a few videos on how I work my form. So what you're seeing here is me and my warm-up. So these are only 10 kilo dumbbells, I'm pretty sure. Generally I warm up with 5 kilo dumbbells, then 10 kilo, then 15, and then after each set of that warm up I have a bit of a stretch. Now I'm not a bad shoulder, but a little bit of a shoulder gets quite tight, and also my traps going into my thoracic spine in the middle of my back. I have a disease there and I've torn a ligament there, so I make sure I warm up everything to stretching my back and stuff. So yeah, this is my working set. Now the weight here is 27.5. Really nice and slow down, big stretch up, not fully extending. Now I got Michael with me, so I was fortunate enough to have a training partner with me today, chest. Michael's going to stick around with all the hypertrophy work stuff too, so it's going to be great. So generally we're going to value here. Don't let him touch my elbows unless we get a fail. While here slowly helps me up. Get it to the top. We go down and we push out our last one. This is where I struggle big time. And it's only a minute bit of help. I think that's how you reach failure. How you should. It just enables me to make sure I keep my position on the bench alright and keeping that tension and stuff too. Yeah, so here we're doing our incline movements. Just an incline press. Now making sure I keep the same thing under tension. As you can see there, I'm not clanking the weights up at the top. Even when I do stretch up at the top, I do get quite a pinch in my thoracic spine, a bit of a pinch. But my back doesn't really like it, so I try and steer clear from it a little bit. Just making sure I cover that full range of motion, obviously, and making sure that the dumbbells are being pushed up towards the roof, not in front of us. And we're trying to keep those elbows really in line with our shoulders, so we are going to hit that upper pec towards the shoulder girdle, and we're, as I said, pushing it up towards the roof. And you can see here I'm going to failure, making sure I'm getting that real big stretch. I'm getting that the failure exhaust that we want. What I'm putting behind my back there is this little flat disc. Enables me to get a bigger stretch throughout the chest. I'm big on the negatives and the stretch here and keeping the tension, so that disc that's behind my back, I just put it in the middle of my shoulder blades. Allows me to stretch over a little bit. Now with the flat bench that I said earlier, I forgot to mention I do a drop set on the last working set. So I go down about 10 kilos and push out another 6 to 8 reps. And I also do that on this one here. So on the second working set with these incline presses, again, these incline iso presses, I dropped by 10 kilos. Now I do a couple of incline movements because that's where I feel I'm going to see the development in my chest, and I have fairly decent shoulders, so being able to push it is pretty good. So you've got to figure out what's going to develop your chest the best, and give you that nice looking shape and that size. As you can see here, I'm going to failure here, taking it really slow, slowing the rep down, getting that real long negative, and then exhausting out. We then move on to flies. Now this is just a really short video, basically just my tattoo, but yeah, so we're just having a bit of a warm up here, getting a good stretch and stuff. We also move on to dumbbell flies after the cable flies. But guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. It's been episode number 1. It's DBF.